Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey guys, today is Friday the 15th of August 2025 and I have 15 minutes to finish getting ready and go to the bus stop, right? But I just remembered something. First of all, I think I'm in the sports league at work. That's not a thing. I made it up. But hear me out, okay? So, I'm wearing my t-shirt, but this is not like our company t-shirt. This is a tournament t-shirt. So I'm participating in the inter-insurance or inter-company bowling competition at Great Escape, and I'm on the bowling team of my insurance company or the insurance company I work for. Oh yeah, and these are the t-shirts that they gave us. So right here it just has like the insurance name, and it's blue because our insurance company, like, our brand color, one of our brand colors is blue. And then behind, wait, let me show back a little bit. Okay, yeah, so that's the front, and then this is the back. I was going to wear the company jersey or jumper right now, but then it's also branded here, and like, yeah, it's right here. This is my company thing. I'll wear it when going. But anyway, so if you know me, you know that I love sports. Let me just get my hair full. Okay, so this has just turned into a quick get ready with me. I'm going to use this mousse. I'm also using this Easy Waves pink oil moisturizer with mineral oil. And then I'm using this Easy Waves oil sheen come out conditioner hairspray. These two were given to me by my sister. Guys, if you see me with any bougie looking things or to my cute stuff, best believe my sister is the one who got it for me or who gave it to me. Like, for example, this is my hand sanitizer for Also Heavenly. Oh, it smells so good. Woo. It smells really nice. But anyway, my sister is the one who introduced me to these two nice things. Anyway, yeah, so I was saying, I love sports. And if you know me, then you know that I love sports, okay? And it all started in grade 10. I think when I was in grade 10, that was like 2017. Yeah. The area in which my school was located, my boarding school. By the way, I went to a boarding school, an all-girls boarding school. Oh, it was quite the experience. Maybe I'll tell you about it in a different Get Ready With Me video. But yeah, so the area in which my school was located had an outbreak of cholera and typhoid. And because of that, our head teacher put this rule saying that no one is allowed to come onto school grounds, meaning there is no parents' visitation day. Guys, I was just like, no, why would you do that to us? Why would you do that to us? Parents' visitation day is the day we get to see our family and remember that we actually matter, you know? Because this whole time when you're in boarding school, it's just you, your friends, and the teachers. It's not cute. They'll call you all sorts of names, they'll do all sorts of things, and it's, I was losing my mind. I needed to talk to my parents, I needed to talk to my family and just like hear from them and find out how they're doing because I miss them so much. But no, there was no parents' visitation day. So what next? I heard that people who are doing sports are going out of school to participate in the sports competitions. I was just like, guys, sign me up because why not? I want to go and see my family. Oh, I want to talk to my family. So the perfect opportunity is for me to go out of bounds, ask for a phone, and call them, just find out how they're doing. Ah, well, that's how I even went to the sports prefect. And I'm like, hey, I want to sign up for a sport. And she's like, you? No, not you. And I'm like, oh, why? She's like, no, just stick to Olympiads, maths, jets, academic competitions. You can play sports. I'm like, I can play chess, I can run. She's like, yeah, chess and running is for athletic things. But as for training for ball games, so can you do a ball game? I'm like, yeah, I can play soccer. She's like, no, the football team is already full and like we've already chosen, so choose another one. I was like, wow. I'm like, okay, which one isn't full? Then she's like, volleyball isn't full. I was like, great, sign me up. Guys, I had no idea how to play volleyball. I just wanted to go out and talk to my parents on the phone and ask them to send pocket money and food. Like, that's all I wanted. Anyway, now I'm using the mouse. I go to the volleyball vice captain, my friend Gloria, and I'm like, girl, I want to play volleyball. She's like, okay, sure thing, I'm going to teach you. And then she taught me, and I learned, and I got good. And then I went for the competition. Like, I was selected as part of the people who are going out of school to represent the school in the inter-school sports competition. And yeah, from then, by the way, I've just cut out a lot of things because I gotta go. From then, it had just been like, oh, I can do sports, like I can play volleyball, I can play soccer, I play chess, I run, I do high jump. Like, I'm the sporty girl. Like I said, telling myself like I'm the sporty girl, which I was, and I needed to live up to it. So I continued going for practice, continued attending more competitions, continued talking to my family because that was the aim anyway. Yeah, and here we are. I went to uni, joined the volleyball team, but then I didn't continue because of something that happened. And I think I shared that story time on this channel. Now I'm working, and there's things like intercompany sports, there's intercompany bowling, intercompany athletics, and I'm just like, sign me. Oh, that's my dad. But yeah. I'm at my kitchen. Behind that thing where we put. I need to get going. But yeah, so now I'm in the workspace and there's sports things. I'm just like, sign me up because we're continuing that legacy of Lou being the sports girl. Because I am her. Anyway, that's my story time. Also, part of this story time is I participated in the intercompany 10-kilometer relay, right? Guess which team came out number one? Us. Our insurance company came out number one in the insurance category because, period, your girl was running. I ran 1.2 kilometers. So it was a 10-kilometer relay and it was 8 people running, and all of us were supposed to run 1.2 kilometers. And as much as my teammates were faster than me, I think the huge role I played was following instructions. I was one who was starting, so I had the baton, right? And the person announcing said, oh, position 1 has to start from near the gate. Then the officials were like, no, position 1 has to start from before the finish line so that when you cross, it registers that you've started running. And we were literally right next to the Minister of Sports, and everybody was just there trying to find out where they're supposed to be, where they're not supposed to be. Me in my head, I was just like, listen to the people who made this. Listen to where the minister is. And the minister was where I was standing. I'm like, I'm not moving, okay? I'm not going near the gate. I'll just start from Panopeni because everyone's supposed to do 1.2 kilometers. Great. So I stood there. The official blew the whistle and we started running. Guys, I was literally the only woman in this as far as my memory serves me right. I was literally the only woman in this 10-kilometer relay, and some men were like, while I was running, which simply means how can they put a female to run? Guys, I went past the baton and my workmate was the only one waiting for the baton. He ran really, really fast past the next person, who ran really, really fast past the next person. I need to go open the gate. And we finally won. The trophy was ours. Everyone else who started from near the gate was disqualified. So yeah, anyway, let me go to work and then I'll see you guys in the next video or next clip. Bye. Thank you for listening to my story time and getting ready with me, even if I was really all over the place and talking very, very fast. Yeah. Bye.
You are yes. Tasha. Wala ufina bakulu. There's no order.
I'm vlogging. Guys, that's my boss.
Yeah, anyway.
No, man.
You don't say that. My bloggers.
Okay, one day I've stopped.
You know, so when maybe the tournament, we need to dye our hair because it's going to disturb us. I told you what I want to do. Yeah, next.
Your braids.
Fishtail. I've never done fishtail.
My lashes are coming out.
They've been there. They're there.
Uko, this side there, you've seen.
Yes.
And then now this side.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, maybe you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there. But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free. You know I'm addicted to you, and it's twisted, you've been gifted with the evil voodoo. Got me coming back for more, even when I've been screwed. Dolls full of pins, pierce my heart straight through. I got issues in my head, I like you in my bed, but you keep me on red. Oh, everything is like a test, I better not text or I'll come off desperate.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby you'll get sick of being the monster out of my head, under my bed. Think you're something out of my nightmares, standing right there.
Oh.
It's my first time my workmates are seeing me vlog, you guys. They're staring at me.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, then will you get bored of killing me?
So if I play dead, will you regret everything that you did, that you said? I don't think you understand what you're doing, and my heart's black and blue from the bruising. I feel like when I'm with you I'm losing. I feel like you think that this amusing, sitting there gaslighting and confusing. Was it me? Is it me? Am I deluded? I'm the one who's always sorry, the conclusion. Even though I offer all of the solutions, I wish you loved me like I love you, it's stupid. When I'm alone with you I never feel lucid. I wish I wasn't struck by Cupid. I wish when I first saw you I knew this. When I'm with you I feel so useless, I feel diluted, my heart's been wounded. Silhouettes of you are like a taunt. Never really know just what you want. With you I don't ever feel calm. I can feel the sweat inside my palms. Play with me like cats and a string. You don't understand the pain it brings. You don't ever wanna give me wings. You don't ever wanna set me free.
But if I lay down and I play dead and I stay dead, baby
I never answer to no, man, I still go, go, go.